Hello, happy Saturday, everyone. This is a short reading for Sagittarius for the month of April. And this is Blue Lotus Take that again. This is Blue Lotus Rising. And if you like my video, please press like, subscribe, or add a comment. I would love to hear from you all. Okay, so to get things going, this looks like a strong month for you, Sagittarius. This first line that I have is about your current energies or the energies that you start the month with. And the Hanged Man means that you're waiting on something. You're waiting on completion. That's what the Ten of Wands says to me. And a Ten of Swords. So you're waiting on the completion of a somewhat painful, somewhat long, hard part of your life. And I think that this is a major part of your life because you have two tens, which is the last number, right? So in the deck. So it means that you're completing a major part of your life and you're waiting to complete that major. This is what you're anticipating as you go into the month. And towards the middle of the month, then you start getting messages, rapid messages from, I want to say, the image I'm getting is of a long lost love. But it could be messages from, in a career sense, from someone who is interested in your work. These are exploratory messages. They are not a substantial offer yet, but they are important messages. So if you do start getting emails or phone calls this month from someone who's potentially interested in your work, it would be important to pay attention to them and respond with as much care and focus as you can, because they're going to lead to something. These messages are going to lead within April itself, okay? Not afterward. I'm not even saying afterwards. This is all moving very fast. So I'm saying within April, the completion of some part of your life immediately opens the door to messages and therefore a new offer coming in. And because it's Pentacles, I would say that it's a job offer, or it's some kind of promotion, or it's some kind of idea for a joint venture, some kind of idea that has monetary gain attached to it. And this offer makes you really happy, Sagittarius. So this is something to look forward to, and this is something to be very deliberate about, you know. You are opening this month, I think, kind of expecting something like this to happen. You know you're at the end of a chapter, and you know you're at the beginning of a new one. And guess what? Your knowledge translates to manifestation, because that's exactly what happens. Now the outcome is that you end up working very hard to materialize, I think, the offer and to kind of move towards it. There's the Judgment card. So I wasn't completely sure what that would mean, but I pulled some clarification cards, so we'll get into that in a minute. And you have the Nine of Wands, okay? So you're opening the month with the awareness that you need to finish something, which is Ten of Wands. By the end of the month, you're at Nine of Wands, which means you're almost there, all right? So you are probably in a drawn-out process of finishing something and starting something new. And I'm speaking mostly here in terms of career, but there will be a few Sagittarius, a few Saggies amongst you who will see this in terms of their love life, where they may be ending a long-term relationship, and it really has come to an end, but maybe they're signing off the divorce papers, or maybe they are moving out in this month, and there is some connotation of struggle with this chapter of your life that's ending. It hasn't always been painful. It hasn't always been great. So you're glad that it's ending. It's a good completion. It's not a death. I mean, when you look at this card, you think, oh no, it's going to be awful. But it's not awful. It's something that you've wanted to end for a long time. And you're getting there. It's not like it ends in the first week, okay? It takes the whole month to come to an end. And that's why you have a little bit left, the Nine of Wands instead of the Ten of Wands at the end of the month. But not to worry, I pulled some clarification. So I wanted to know what this Page of Pentacles meant even further, right? And what you get is the Five of Swords. So the completion, again, the idea of completion and victory. This guy has won the battle. So you're winning in some over some issue. But of course, for you to win, there's someone who has lost. So it was a hard-won battle, okay? It wasn't easy, and there may have been some swords drawn. I mean, it wasn't like, I think you had to really fight for this change, this opportunity to come into your life. That's what I'm getting. And at the back of my mind, I'm getting this channeling that it's about you. You have to be deliberate. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. That's the message that's coming, is that these messages and this offer is not going to happen automatically. You're going to have to make it happen. You're going to have to want it to happen. And you are going to want it to happen as soon as you put your business to rest. Like there is something for you to do this month. It's a karmic situation, and you have to finish it, and you have to want the new opportunity. You have to start sending messages. You send your resume out or something like that. And when you do, and you might have to sort of defend yourself in this new context, you might have to say, no, I'm not what you think I am. I'm better. And when you do that, you get the Ace of Cups, and that's again compounded by the Ten of Cups. So it's a very clear story this month, Sagittarius. Finish off something new comes in terms of your job, career. It can be the same job, it could just be a promotion within it. And if you're getting a promotion, you're getting a promotion because you fight for yourself. You stand up in front of a committee and you say, I deserve this promotion. I deserve it over all of your other candidates because I'm good, and here's why. And you do, and you win, and therefore you get really, really happy, okay? There's Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is perfect. Ace of Cups is getting exactly what you wanted. And Ace of Cups is also about love. So I think for those saggies that are seeing this reading in terms of a love reading, you're also having to fight for this new love to come into your life. It's either an old flame that comes back in, and you have to fight to prove to either yourself or him. I think it's or her. You're trying to hold on to this love, and you do, and you make your point, and that person decides that you're worth it. Okay, and that makes you really, really happy, and the love is mutual. The Ace of Cups means it's a God-gifted love, okay? And so what is the outcome? You're working really hard towards the manifestation of these goals. And in the process, so the clarification is, in the process, you are 100% Saggy this month, okay? Queen of Wands and King of Wands represents Sagittarius in my view. So when you're working hard, you're bringing your saggy qualities to the work. That's the message. That's the channeling I'm getting right now. Bring your saggy qualities to the work. What does that mean? It means you're a child of Jupiter. Think big. Think big picture. Think about underlying themes and similarities, and you bring your creativity. Think outside the box. All of the cliches, I'm going to say them now, because that's what a Sagittarius is good for. They're good for thinking in broad patterns that other people cannot identify usually. And they have a certain kind of mysterious power in the sense that they can see things that others can't. They can't see patterns they can see patterns other people can't. They can see creative combinations of things that other people can't necessarily tell. And they're very joyful, they're magnanimous, they're gracious, and they're extremely hardworking. And you're going to bring all of these qualities into the offer that you're getting mid-month, okay? Or somewhere in this month. And what this is going to do, this is the clarification for judgment, is that this is going to bring justice into your work situation or your love situation. It's going to bring you justice, maybe from a Leo, from an actual person who is a Leo, or it's going to bring you justice and strength just as you. It will restore your reputation. It will bring you back to it will bring you to a position of a proud position in terms of your work as well as in terms of your love life. Like your position may have suffered over the years through this situation that you were in, and now you're coming into full strength, okay? And because you're finishing up this old chapter of your life, you're now looking to the future for other possibilities. You're now thinking, well, what else should I be doing? Where else should I be going? And the good thing is, this process that you are embarking on of finishing something and beginning something, you're victorious in this process. This card keeps coming up for Sagittarius, actually, and this card is a very positive card, obviously. This person has won the contest. And it's significant that it's still part of the Wands deck. So there's continuity in the story that's being told. You need to finish off something big. You are, by the end of the month finishing that off. And you find that you're able to complete it once you look beyond the parameters that you've been looking in so far. So that looks like a really good reading to me. And to compound things, the energy, the card at the bottom of the deck is Ace of Wands. So you have a lot of wands, and you have cups, and you have some swords. So it's a full month, Sagittarius. You have something to finish off, but the Ace of Wands is giving you the mental creative power that you are known for. This month, you are a true Sagittarius, and you are reaping the rewards of being a child of Jupiter. Okay? I'm going to leave it at that. Please let me know if this resonates for you. And as always, I could always do with more subscribers and likes. Okay. Thank you very much.